One
Okay.
more minute. Let me just 1 minute. Let me forward it to the another number also, so that it can be shared quickly. Okay, I have. Okay, yeah. So what I was saying here, if you have that number, you'll be getting a value like this. Okay, now further we can continue the division here. Okay, so what number we can take here?
Yes.
13 fours are 52, right?
Yes.
So
Sir,
then
can
we
I
are
write,
getting.
sir, after you're done just telling, after I understand it, can I write it?
Okay, you can write it. You can write it. Okay, now then we're going to take 13 6 or 78 now, right? 2 is left here. Okay,
Yes.
then 13 ones are 13. Then again 7 is left here. We can put a 0. 13 fives are 65. And again you are getting the number 5 here. Getting it? Now from here, the value will keep on repeating. Then again, we'll be getting 3, 8, 4, 6, 1, 5 like this. It will continue like this. So basically the answer which you are going to get here will be like the 0.3846153846615. So there will be such a lengthy number here. But nonetheless, you can write this in short as 0.3 only. Getting it, guys, what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
You can
Sir,
just
can
write
you
down
do
the two.
another example with 10?
We
With
can
the
do
10?
that. We can do that. But the point of the focus here is, na, Sumaya, we are not right now learning about the division in terms of decimal. Sometime later on, we'll be discussing that. Right now, we have to complete this fraction. Getting it?
Okay.
The purpose of doing that, the purpose of describing this was to tell you that when we have a proper fraction, its value is always less than 1. With few examples, we have concluded this. 0 0.1, 0 0.38, 0 0.81 like this. Getting it, both of you? In the
Yes.
case of improper fraction, the value is more than 1, as we have seen here. You done? You guys done with writing it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then. Now then give the next topic as mixed fraction.
Mixed fraction.
A mixed fraction.
Okay.
So talking about a mixed fraction. So mixed fraction is a fraction that combines a whole number and a fraction. It is a fraction that combines a whole number and a fraction Okay, now take for example, you have now let us say that I am giving you with 3 pastries. Okay, now like this. Say this, and then this. So these are the 3 pastries I have provided to you guys. Okay, so how can we represent this here? We have 2 full pastries, 1 half pastry. How many full pastries are there?
Uh, 1.
Full
2.
pastry. This one and this one, no? So 2.
Yes. 2.
And how many of it is half? One of it
1.
is half, no? So we have half pastry over here, and we represent it by 1 upon 2. Now, in a combined manner, if I have to represent all of this together, so I am going to write it in the following manner: 2.5 pastry. Getting it now? So we are seeing that a mixed fraction has 2 parts. One is the whole number, that is 2, right now, and another one is a part, that is a fraction, that is 1 upon 2. Got this?
Yes.
Further, another important thing to be kept in mind is that this the whole number, no, it should not be including 0. There should not be a 0 in this. Okay, now? So here you can write next to the whole number in a bracket, we can write except 0. Except 0. Okay, now? Right next to the whole number, you will be writing except 0. Got this, everyone? So that is the case here. So we have several examples of mixed fractions, like take 2.5, 3 1/5, 6 1/3, 5 1/100. All of these are the examples of mixed fractions. Got this, both of you? All of these are the
Yes.
examples of mixed fractions. Okay, no? So here
Sir,
we are
can you
represent.
read that? Read the point.
It is a fraction that combines a whole number, in bracket you write except 0, and a fraction. And a fraction.
Okay.
Okay. Now next we're going to learn about how we can convert a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. First of all, both of you complete this quickly.
Done.
Okay, Sumia, you also write it quickly.
Wait, sir.
Sir,
Um,
should we have to write that pasted thing?
You can draw it quickly. It will be easy for you to revise. Okay, no? Just make a rough drawing. Just make a rough drawing. Okay.
Sir, we could do a rough drawing to it. For
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pasting.
Just make a rough drawing quickly.
Sir, what did you write in the green one? The
It's full pastry.
pa-
This is half pastries. I'm gonna half pastries.
Okay.
So for mixed fraction, we have to do 2, like example 1/2, and beside it, and beside
Beside that, you write.
there is,
First
like
of
in
all,
the example you wrote the first one, 1/2, 1/. So
like that.
we should first multiply 2 into 2, then plus 1, right?
Okay, you are saying that how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction, you're saying. To convert it back into improper fraction. Now, there you will be multiplying this 2 with 2, then plus 1, that will be 5/2. Okay. We'll be learning about it in a minute. First, you done with writing all this?
Yes.
Sumia, you also done?
Yes.
Okay, good. 1 minute. Question is how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. Say we have an example 2 1/2. That is a mixed fraction. Okay. So in order to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction, you're going to multiply the whole number with the denominator. Step number 1 says that multiply the denominator or multiply the whole number.
So, can you read the whole thing again?
The thing is that how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. Step number 1 is multiply the whole number with the denominator. Step number 2 says that add the product to the numerator. Add the product to the numerator. Step number 3 says that write the result over the original denominator. Write the final result over the original denominator. So while we'll be solving it, it will be very much clear to you guys. Okay, now take the above example here. We have 2 1 upon 2. As per the step number 1, what we have to do? Yes, Sumaya. As per the step number 1, you have to pay attention here. Stop
You have
writing.
to multiply.
Multiply denominator. I mean, multiply the whole number with denominator.
Which is the whole number? This 2.
2 and the down 2.
This 2 here.
Which
Okay.
denominator.
So 2 into 2. Okay.
Then
That is
you
the
have
first step.
to add 1.
Add the product to the numerator. So the
Numerator.
product is 4.
4.
4 plus numerator is
1.
4 plus 1, that is 5 now.
5.
Good. 4 plus 1, that is 5. Step number 3 says that write the final result over the original denominator. So what is the final result you have gotten? 5 now.
Yes.
And the original denominator was 2. So write the final result over the original denominator. That is something which we have done. So this is how we have to convert from mixed fraction into improper fraction. Write down the steps. Quickly write down the steps. Then you'll be solving some questions.
Sir, how do you do? This is proper to improper with
No, this is mixed fraction into improper fraction.
mixed. Okay.
Okay, no?
Sir, later can you tell me how to do improper fraction to mixed fraction?
Yeah, sure. We'll be learning about that also. How to convert from improper fraction to a mixed fraction. First of all, you guys do some questions as well.
Sir, can I do the question first, then I write?
Okay, but it would be better if you were to write the definition and the steps first. Okay.
Okay.
Increase your writing speed, guys. Okay. By the way, I have shared it to them. Did you receive it yet or not?
Yes, I received.
Okay. Make your answer writing more neat and clean, Sumaya. Okay.
Yes. Sir, are we gonna have more tests?
Am I gonna?
Are we gonna have more tests in the tuition?
Note test.
Huh?
Okay, more
are
tests.
We gonna have
Yeah,
more tests?
Sure. You'll be having more tests. Test for the fraction is left now. Once you'll be done with this, you'll be giving test for this also. Okay, no?
Okay.
Habib, you will be also giving test for this chapter. Okay. The upcoming test, both of you will be attending. Okay, no?
Okay.
And it will be before 14th of October. Okay.
Before?
Yeah, like your exam is on 14th of October, no?
Yes. No, my exam already started.
For mathematics, I'm saying.
Oh.
Okay, quickly write down this. Quickly.
I'm doing step. Done, sir.
Done. Habib, what about you? Done. Very good. Now you guys quickly convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Quickly do this.
The two of them are questions.
Got it.
Yeah, both of them are questions.
Okay.
I got for the first one.
Yeah, what is the answer?
16/5.
Okay, next one.
Wait, I'm writing.
Okay, you write it down. Habib, next.
Mm, 14/5.
Hmm.
In the first step, you have to multiply, right? And
Yeah,
multiply.
you have to multiply the whole number with the denominator.
The first one is 14.
First one
I
is
mean, not 14. The first one is 16.
16
First one.
upon.
16 upon 5.
Hmm. Do the third one also.
Which one is the third?
There you go. This one.
Uh,
Is it 9?
No, 7,
7.
8 upon 7. 7,
7,
8
8
upon
upon
7.
7.
Mhm.
Okay, sir. Sir, I got the answer for the third one.
That is
The answer is 57 upon 7.
well done. Okay, now Habib, you same answer or different you're getting?
57/7.
Good. So conversion of improper fraction into mixed fraction. Okay, now we are now doing the opposite. Right now we are doing the opposite. Let's take the number 7 upon 5. Let's say we have a improper fraction 7 upon 5. Is 7 upon 5 improper or not? How do we say that it is improper fraction? How do we know this?
Because the numerator is greater than denominator.
Exactly. Okay, now. Okay. So what we can do, there are two ways to do this. One is by the pictorial way, where you'll be drawing the pictorial diagram. Okay, na? Like what you can do, you can draw a diagram. Like for example, you can construct a circle like this. Both of you will first of all pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay. After I will be done explaining it, then you will be writing the different things. All right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Say I have taken a circle here. And let's say I am going to divide this circle into, let's say I'm going to divide this into 5 parts. How many? 5 parts, like this. Say this is the center of the circle,
Yes.
like this. How many parts are there?
5.
5.
5 parts. Okay, now. So if this complete circle represents 1, so each one of them will be 1 upon 5.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Getting it, both
It
of
will
you?
be 1 upon 5.
Okay. Further, let's say that if the question asks you like this, for example, 1 minute, take this one also. Now see that 2 of this part is shaded. I am shading these 2 parts here. Okay. I have shaded these 2 parts here. That was 1 upon 5. This was 1 upon 5. All of them are in fact 1 upon 5 basically. Okay. Have we missed something? Okay, no, that's correct.
Yes.
Now, how many of them are shaded?
2.
2. So 1 upon 5, and this 1 upon 5 is shaded now. Okay, in a combined
Yes.
manner, how can we add this? 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 will be simply 2 upon 5. Getting it now?
2.
If
Yes.
the
3.
numerator are same, how can it be 3? 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5. Add the numerator only, no? 1 plus
Yeah.
1 here. Okay. Okay, na guys. 1 plus 5, 1 upon 5. By the way, we are yet to learn about the addition and subtraction. So it's okay if you do some minor mistakes in this because
Do
we
we have
have
to do this table when we get a question like that?
no. I'm just trying to give the concept to you guys. Okay, now once you have got the concept, you'll be able to do it yourself. Okay.
Can
So
you
that
give
is two.
another example of
Yeah,
doing this?
sure. Just let me complete this one. Okay. So that is 2 upon 4, 2 upon 5 now. That is 2 upon
Yes.
5. Okay, that is one thing. So we had the improper fraction 7 upon 5, and now we have broken it in this manner. We have broken it in this manner such that this one represents 1 and this one represents 2 upon 5. This one represents 2 upon 5. Getting it, everyone?
Yes.
So this one represents the whole, and this, let's say, only two portion is shaded, so we are representing it by 2 upon 5. And in the combined manner, we know it is 1 2 upon 5. 1 2 upon 5. Getting it, everyone, what we have done here?
Oh,
Habib, you getting
yeah.
it? Sumia, you
But
getting
I'm
it?
a little confused in that circle thing.
Okay, basically what we have done here now, like the denominator, what does the denominator represent? Denominator in a fraction always represents the total part in which the given object is divided. In how many parts it has been divided? 5 now.
Yes.
In the given fraction 7 upon 5 here, the denominator is 5 and denominator tells you the total number of parts. Okay, so we have divided it into equally 5 parts.
Yes.
Got this now? Okay. Further, let's see what we have done. We have shaded two portions out of this. So two portions shaded. One of them is 1 upon 5. Each one of them is 1 upon 5. So 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5, that is 2 upon 5. So can't I represent it like this? Okay,
Yes.
getting it now. And the complete
Sir,
circle represents the number 1. Yeah, tell me.
how do you do in the ladder method? I thought there's a ladder method.
There's a
Something.
ladder method.
Yeah,
Okay,
I thought for some question.
I think you'd be talking about this one, like where you can draw it like this. Like this, you are saying?
Yes.
Okay, just but hold on for a minute. Let me complete this one, then I'll be giving the example of that one too. Okay, now. So here, pictorially, we are representing it pictorially. With the help of a picture, we are representing this improper fraction into mixed fraction. Okay, now. So whereby this
Yes.
whole is representing 1 and this 2 is representing 2 upon 5. So we know 7 upon 5 thereby will be 1 plus 2 upon 5. Getting it now, 1 plus 2 upon 5. So we can write this as 1 2 upon 5. 1 2 upon 5. So that is the answer. Got this now?
What about in the first one there is 1?
What about the first one? There is 1.
There is in that circle thing. That's 1, right?
Yeah. See,
Okay.
basically 1 represents the whole now. The complete circle can be represented by the number 1 here.
Okay.
And there are two fractions that are being shaded here. That is 2 upon 5. Okay. And when you add these two, you get 7 upon 5. Okay. Let me give one more example. It will be clear. Say we have taken this square blocks, for example, 1 2 3 4 5 5 parts here. Okay, now.
Yes.
So let's say right now we are required to represent 7 upon 5. Okay, so let's do one thing. We are going to shade all of it.
Yes.
How many parts have been shaded here, Habib and Sumaya?
All of them 5.
One whole.
No, right now all of them like
5.
5. And now here, now the final is
2.
2.
2.
5 and 2 here. 5 plus 2, that is 7.
Yes.
Getting it now? So the numerator is 7, and as per the numerator, I have marked it, as you guys can see here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, as the numerator says. So the numerator always tells you the number of parts that have been taken or that have been shaded. Got this now? So that is 7 upon 5. Got this now? So 7 out of 7 out of 5 have been shaded here. So pictorially, you can represent the improper fraction 7 upon 5 like this. What about 1 2 upon 5? I mean to say, if I were to convert this into fraction, how can I represent this? Let me tell you that. As one of you was saying that we can write down this as 1. Yeah, this is one whole, isn't it? 5 out of 5 block is shaded here. 5 out of 5. 5 upon 5 will be giving you 1 now. Try to understand the concept here. How many blocks have been shaded here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and
If all of them
5.
are shaded, it's a whole one.
it's a whole 1 now. So
If
5,
all of them are shaded.
it's basically 1. Okay. And here,
For
how much
other
is?
questions too, if there is 6 and if you shade all 6, it would be 1.
So here the thing was that Habib, you pay attention here. So me, you also. 5 out of the 5 blocks were shaded. All the blocks were shaded here, but here only 2 out of the 5 have been shaded. 2 out of 5 is shaded here. Getting it now? 2 out of the
Yes.
5 is shaded. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But only 2 of them have been shaded. So can't we write down this one as simply 2 upon 5?
Yes.
Yeah. Understood it, Habib and Sumia both.
Yes.
Getting it? So 7 upon 5 is the same as 1 plus 2 upon 5. And 1 plus 2 upon 5 will give you 1, 2 upon 5. Getting the concept or not?
Yes.
So that is how we have converted this. Okay, no? In fact,
Sir,
this can be represented on the number line as well.
sir,
Okay.
can you tell in the ladder method? I thought there's a ladder method for some improper.
I don't think that there's any such ladder method for this, I believe. Okay, no?
In where did we did the ladder method? I thought we did the ladder.
We did the ladder method in the factorization. Remember?
I thought we did an
Like
improper fraction.
here I don't think we have any such ladder method. Okay, no?
Okay.
Yeah, of course I'm going to give a question
So can
here,
you
but
give
I
some
have not
questions?
told you about another method yet. This was the pictorial method now, but I'm going to give the shortcut to you guys. How you can do it, okay now? So we have the same question, that is to convert 7 upon 5 into mixed fraction. Okay now? So now we are going to use the division method. Earlier was the pictorial method. So let's quickly divide this. Yeah, you guys will be helping me in this. Yeah. What multiple of 5 should I take? 5 ones are 5. And the remainder is
2.
2. The question is? Question
1.
is 1 here.
1.
Okay. Now, what will happen here? Let me tell you. The denominator will always remain same as we know. It does not changes now. Earlier also it was 2, right? Now it will also be 2. The denominator does not change. Is getting it now? Now the quotient will come in the place of place of the whole digit. Getting it? The whole number we had here as 1. Whole like the quotient here is 1. So the quotient will be written in the place of the whole number. Getting it? What I'm trying to say?
Yes.
And the remainder goes to the place of numerator. It goes to the place of numerator. Getting it how we are doing this? So first we divide 7 with 5. We get the 1 as remainder and quotient as 2. Right now? So you'll be writing down the whole number as quotient. In the place of whole number, you are going to write down the quotient. In the place of numerator, what you're doing?
In which?
Yeah. In the place of numerator, you have written
2.
the remainder, whatever remainder
The
comes now.
remainder.
And the
Yes.
quotient is written in the place of whole number now.
Yes.
Okay. Using this method, you guys quickly do one question. Do 11 upon 3. Quickly do this one. Quickly. Because the other class is going to start in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Habib seems to be confused. Yes, Habib? Okay, do it quickly then.
Got it.
Got it, yeah. What's the answer?
No, almost.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
is it how do the whole number is 3
Yeah, that's correct. And
and the numerator
Yeah.
is
I got it.
the numerator is?
numerator is 2
Okay. Same answer you're getting, Habib?
2.
and
Very good.
then the yes, that thing.
Okay. No?
The denominator is 3.
Okay, that's it for today. We'll be continuing from here in the next class. Okay, now?
Okay, sir.
Okay, fish.
Allah
Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz. Yeah, Allah Hafiz. Yes, was how are you?
Sir, fine.
All right. Let's continue from where we left. The chapter motion and time was completed, right?
Yes, sir.
And okay, Priyanka is here.
Sir, I plugged my laptop in the charger.
Okay, okay. Yes, Priyanka, how are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
Yes, I'm also good. Priyanka, were you present in the previous class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Achha, was absent.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any update on your syllabus so far? Whatever syllabus I had got from you, as per that, like recently we completed the chapter motion and time. If there's any other update, please let me know
Sir,
so that we
will,
can solve questions accordingly. Yeah.
sir, like maybe the exam will start at November first week itself.
Okay. In the first week of November, it is going to start.
Yes, sir. We'll
Okay.
I think we'll get syllabus or this week or the next week, sir. My teacher told like that.
Okay. Okay. That's the case. Okay.
Yes.
Is Abu Bakr here? Not yet. Yeah, Gauss, you back in the class?
Yes, sir. I'm just getting my pouch.
Okay. Okay. So motion and time that was finished. Do you guys happen to have any doubt from that chapter? If there's any question from that, please let me know. Yes. Priyanka, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. Let's start the class. Today we'll be doing some revision questions. There are only few questions which I have taken, and after that we are going to continue. Okay, now. Now, we'll be starting the class with the important quote from this famous person. What's the name of the person?
APJ Abdul Kalam.
Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So he is one of the great personality of India. He is one such person, like a very rare person, a person who is like born once in a century, and he will be remembered for the millennials to come. Okay, now for many more years he will be remembered. Right now, so he died in the year 2015 while he was delivering a speech. Okay, he had played a very important role in the development of the India's missile and nuclear weapons program. Getting it now? For the his childhood was full of a struggle. Huh? He lived with his family in the city of the Tamil Nadu, if I'm not wrong. right now. And his father was like his father was like, if I can recall, his father was a imam of a mosque right now. His mother was a housewife. So his family was not very well affluent. Okay, no, his family was not very well affluent, but despite all the challenges, like you'd be aware that he used to sell the newspapers in order to provide for his family. The source of earning for his family was selling the newspaper. Whatever the income was coming from selling the newspaper, that's how the family was going on. Nonetheless, this person was a scientist. He in fact became the president of India, as you guys would be aware of this as well right now. And his specialty was that he had studied aerospace engineering. He had studied about aerospace engineering. Okay, now further he had great contribution in the ISRO also. What is the full form of ISRO? ISRO. What is the full form of ISRO? Anyone? Okay, Abu Bakr is here. That is Indian Space Research Organization now. Right. Yes, was Priyanka. That is Indian Space Research Organization. Guys, am I not audible to you?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. And he has been called as the Missile Man of India. He has been called as the Missile Man of India. Further, he has been known internationally. Like he has a reputation in the international community. Got this now? And he was the 11th president of India, by the way. Okay. So these are some of the important facts about this person. Okay, what does the quote written here says? To succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal. Meaning that without any distraction, one should put all the energy into his goal, into his or her goal. Getting it now? So that applies in the case of study also. One should avoid the distraction and should focus only on his studies. Okay, now while you are doing a particular task, you should avoid distraction and put all your energy into that work so that it becomes efficient. Okay, now? Okay, let's start revision and then we are going to continue with the batch. Okay, now? So few questions are there from the chapter nutrition and plants. I suppose none of you have done these questions, right? Was Vaitu there while we were doing these questions?
No, sir.
Oh, okay, it was done in the other batch then. Okay, you guys can answer in the class, and all of you turn your cameras on in the class. Just in simple words, answer these questions, and then we're going to continue. Abu Bakr is still joining, like maybe he's having some network issue. Priyanka and Ross, you guys start answering it. What is photosynthesis? Explain the process in brief.
Sir, can I type in the chat box?
Okay, you can do so.
Okay.
But it's better to answer in the class. Okay, no? It's better. The interaction would be much better in that way. Priyanka, what about you?
Sir,
Explain. Answer the first question. Hmm. In the very first chapter, you guys would have learned about photosynthesis, isn't it?
yes, sir. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm just
since,
typing in the chat box, sir.
Okay.
sir, like the energy is used to synthesize food from carbon dioxide and water.
Hmm.
Since they synthesize of food occurs in the presence of sunlight.
And like photosynthesis, in very simple term, photosynthesis, it's a process by which green plants, or basically photosynthetic organisms, would be preparing their own food with the help of water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, and in the green in the green leaves in the chlorophyll. The process takes place, and there glucose and oxygen is produced. Right now, so using the energy from the sunlight, the green plants would be converting carbon dioxide and water into glucose, and they release and they release oxygen as well in the process now. So that is what photosynthesis in simple terms is. What you have the process of making food or glucose by green plants by the use of chlorophyll, water, and minerals from the soil and carbon dioxide in the presence of sunlight is called as photosynthesis. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, no? So that is the case of photosynthesis. Plants will be taking up, plants would be converting carbon dioxide and water into glucose. But to carry out this process, they require energy. So where do they get the energy from? So they get it from the sunlight. And what is the site of photosynthesis? So it occurs in the chlorophyll, right? Along with glucose, oxygen is also given out. Okay. They are the green plants that will be carrying out. Okay. Further, alga also carries photosynthesis now. You guys have seen that green patches growing on the moist area.
Yes, sir.
Right now, so that is called as alga. So alga also performs photosynthesis apart from the green plants. Okay, no, that is something. Okay, list the main components required for photosynthesis to occur. So the main components, I think you guys have mentioned it already: carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, chlorophyll, and glucose. Okay, no. What
Yes,
are
sir.
the different types of teeth in human, and what is the function of each type of the teeth? Yes, was Priyanka. What are the different types of teeth?
Sir, molar, premolar, canine, and incisors.
Very good.
Canines are used to bite. I used to bite the food. Incisors are used to tear the food. Uh, the premolars and molars are used to for effective grinding of food.
Sir, can I say?
Yeah, sure.
Incisors are cutting and biting.
Hmm. Good.
Canines piercing and tearing.
Very good.
Molars and premolars chewing and grinding.
Chewing and grinding the food. Good. Can you guys spot? Will you guys be able to spot this? What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and these four is what do we call them?
Incisors.
Incisors.
Incisors. And what is this pointed teeth here?
Canine.
They are the canine. Okay, no? That is one thing. And here, this one, they are.
No, sir, the front teeth should be canines, right?
Yeah.
So
No,
the
the
front teeth
front.
should be canines and the pointed should be incisors.
No, actually, the front teeth are the incisors. Incisors are the front teeth. Getting it now? Canines are the teeth present at the side. Let me just draw a diagram of this. 1 minute. Or take the example of this one. See, the first one is the drawing of an incisor. Okay, now the next one is canine. Now you guys tell me. It is present in the front. Okay, now these four. Getting it now? So these are the canine. Getting it? Was particularly you
Yes.
getting it? Okay,
Yes,
no?
sir.
The next one is the canine. Canines are pointed, as you guys can see here.
Yes,
You
sir.
guys will be able to point the canine teeth in this tiger here. This one is the canine teeth. So canine will be helping in tearing the food. It helps in tearing. Got this now? So that is the case. So what is the function? You guys have mentioned the functions also. Okay. And we get to see that in some of the animals, canines are usually very long. So particularly carnivorous animals. Okay. Okay. Describe the process of digestion in the human body. Yeah. Describe digestion in human body. Yes.
Sir, the food is taken into the mouth. The digestion of the food begins in the mouth. The teeth chew the food and it goes down in the esophagus. By the peristaltic movement, it goes down. To into the stomach. There, hydrochloric acid, bile juice secreted by liver stored in the gallbladder is secreted, and then and then the food is sent into the small intestine, where the with the absorption of food um, and the digestive juices mix and the digestive juices mix and the walls of the intestine have villi which absorb the food, and then the undigested food is sent into the large intestine where it comes out to the anus.
Okay. All your points were correct except for one. Except for one. Priyanka, can you spot what the mistake is done? What is the mistake done by was? Yes, Abu Bakr, how are you? I observed you having some difficulty while joining the class.
Yes, sir.
See, the secretion of the bile juice goes into the small intestine. Getting it now? Bile juice goes, the secretion of the bile juice now, it is released into the small intestine, not into the stomach. Getting it, guys?
Okay, sir.
Mistakenly, like in the flow, you said like it's the stomach. Okay. So the process of digestion starts from the mouth, and where which component of the food is partially digested in the mouth? Yes. Which component of the food is partially digested in the mouth? Is it the starch, protein, carbohydrate? What is it? It's the starch. Getting it now? And starch is the digestion, partial digestion of the starch is carried out by
Salivary glands.
salivary gland that will be secreting the saliva, and saliva contains an enzyme by the name of salivary amylase. Salivary amylase. Okay, na? In fact, that is also called as tynin. Okay, na? Ptyalin. Okay, na? That is another name for salivary amylase. What is salivary amylase? So it's an enzyme that is present in the saliva, and saliva is secreted by the salivary gland, and that gland is present in the mouth, and it is present in three numbers. Okay, now there are three salivary glands present in the mouth. Okay, that is one thing. So process of digestion starts from the mouth, then the partially digested food passes through the pharynx and then esophagus, and then it goes via the help of peristaltic movement. The rhythmic contraction in the muscles like this makes the food go into the stomach. Further in the stomach, what happens to the food? The stomach will be releasing the digestive juices. It will be releasing hydrochloric acid. It will be releasing mucus. It will be releasing peptine. All of this will be digesting the food. Okay, now further from the small stomach, it goes into the small intestine. Like in the stomach, food will remain for 2 to 3 hours, and it is made into a paste-like structure called as chyme. Can you guys recall this term, chyme? Yeah, anyone? The food is converted into paste-like form in the stomach called as chyme. From there, then it goes into the small intestine. So the small intestine it releases secretions from the pancreas, from the bile. It receives the secretion from the bile juice. Okay, now I mean to say liver produces the bile juice now. So the small intestine will be receiving secretions from the liver. That is, it will be getting the bile juice. It will be getting secretions from the pancreas also. And its own walls also secrete some juices called as intestinal juices. Intestinal juices are also secreted. So all of this will be finally completely digesting the food. Okay, now where the complete digestion of food takes place. After this, the food goes into the large intestine. So whatever water is left in the food, that will be absorbed in the large intestine, right now, and it will be now changing the waste into a semi-liquid, semi-solid state called as stool. Further, by the process of excretion, there also peristaltic movement takes place. So the food will first pass into the rectum, and from the rectum, it is pushed out of the anus during the bowel movement. So that is the process of digestion. Okay, now we have some questions from the chapter heat also. So you guys quickly define temperature and explain how it is measured. Only few questions are left. Once we'll be done with this, we will discuss which chapter we are going to do in the batch. Okay. Yeah.
So temperature is the degree of a hotness or coldness of a body. It is measured by a thermometer in Fahrenheit, Celsius. It can also be measured in Kelvin.
Okay, no? That is the case. What do you guys think? Any other thing to be added in this? So why do we have to come up with this term temperature? Is our sense of touch not reliable? Can't we just touching by the object determine how hot it is, how cold it is?
Yes, sir.
No, actually.
Sir, it can deceive us sometimes.
It can deceive us sometime now. Remember that activity where we had taken 3 tumbler of water? One
Yes,
had
sir.
cold water, one had hot water, another one had the normal water. So you had dipped your hand in the warm water, but the same hand when you dipped in the normal water, it felt cold. Earlier it was feeling warm in the warm water, but when you dip the warm hand in the cold water, in the normal water, it felt cold. But is the water cold? Is that water cold?
No, sir.
No. And opposite was happening in that case when you have dipped your hand in the cold water, and when you dip the same hand which had become cold in a normal water, it felt warm. But was that warm? Was that water warm? The third one? No. So that's why we have to came up with this concept of temperature, plus we have to came up with the instrument thermometer as well. Okay, now so temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of an object, and it is measured with the help of a thermometer, right? Water conductors and insulators. Yeah, quickly answer this.
So conductors are objects which allow heat and electricity to flow through them, while insulators don't allow heat to flow through them. Conductors example silver, insulators example rubber.
Okay, Abu Bakr, you answer this. You answer the third. You answer what is the pH scale and what does it measure? Okay. Priyanka, you answer names of common acids and their uses. Yeah.
Sir, common
Sir,
acid.
pH scale
Hmm.
is a scale which measures
Hmm.
if a substance is acidic, basic, or neutral.
Exactly. Further, it also measures how acidic an object is, how basic an object is. Is it a strong acid? Is it a weak acid? Getting it now? Okay. The value starts from where to where? It ranges from, anyone can answer this particular question. The value of pH scale ranges from
0 to 14.
0 to 14. Okay. If it is 7, then it is
Neutral.
neutral. If it is closer to 0, then
Basic.
acidic.
Yeah, acidic. Yeah.
And if it is having a pH like 0, 1, 2, 3, then Priyanka, you tell me, will the acid be strong or weak?
Strong, sir.
Strong, right? Now, very good. Now, if a substance has a pH like 13, like 14 or 12 or 11, then it will be a strong or a weak base. Abu Bakr was
It's a strong base.
strong base. Okay, no? Okay. So hope you guys have got this. Yeah, name 2 common acids and their uses.
Sir,
Hmm.
like any acids?
It could be any acid, but it should be a common acid, not like the one that you will find only in a chemistry lab. It can be available at our home. Yeah.
Sir, lactic acid,
Hmm.
curd,
Okay, and
formic acid. No, sir.
okay, it's a common one, although we don't use this. Okay, but it's common. Where is it present?
Acid.
And testing. Then we have, anyone would like to add few more examples?
So malic acid, apple.
Apple.
Sir, acetic acid,
That is in
vinegar.
vinegar. Okay.
So
That
ascorbic acid in amla.
Yeah, amla, good. And tartaric acid and
Tartaric
tamarind.
acid.
Exactly. Okay, then from chapter physical and chemical changes, define physical change and give two example. Who would like to answer this?
So what?
Who would like to answer the first question? Define physical change and give two example. I'm going to assign the question from this slide. Okay, the first question, who would like to do this? Okay, Priyanka, you answer this, okay? What is a
Okay.
chemical change? How can you identify if a chemical change has occurred? What about Gauss? You answer this one, okay? And the
Sir,
third one, Abu Bakr. Yeah, continue.
so physical change, no new substance are formed,
Hmm?
and in chemical, there is new substance are formed.
Okay, see, always start the answer with defining the concept first of all. It's one of the characteristic of the physical change that no new substance is formed. But by definition, a physical change is a change in which only the physical property like the shape, size, color, temperature, or the state of the object is changed. Right now? Further, you can write that some of the common some of the special characteristics of the physical change is that no new substance is formed. There's a temporary change. It is reversible and a temporary change. Getting it? Ross, you answer. What is a chemical change?
Sir, a chemical change is a change um, that has a total total change in the chemical compositions of a body.
Hmm.
Um, for
Good.
example, it is not, it is non-reversible. Example, metamorphic rocks are formed when they are subjected to extreme heat and pressure, and they have a complete change in their chemical
Composition.
properties.
Chemical property. Good.
So should I say it again? The physical change.
Yeah, sure. You can say it again.
Physical changes are changes in properties of the substance.
In okay.
No new substance are formed in these changes.
Hmm. Good. So physical change is a change in which only the physical properties like shape, size, color, temperature, or the state of the given object changes. No new substances are formed in this, plus it is easily reversible. Okay. Abu Bakr, you continue with this. Explain the difference between reversible and irreversible changes with some example. I guess you can hear me if you are
Yes,
having
sir.
some. Okay, okay.
Sir, irreversible is some example. Irreversible change is rusting of iron, and for the reversible change is um, so like melting of ice.
Melting of ice. Good. Okay. Anyone can answer the last one? What are some signs that a chemical reaction has taken place? If a chemical reaction has taken place between two substances, so what are some of the common signs that we will see? Basically, you have to answer about the common signs of a chemical reaction. Yes, everyone can add 1 to 2 points in this. Like there can be formation of a gas. A gas can be released in a chemical change, isn't it? Like when a matchstick is burned for take a simple example, the burning of the matchstick. If accidentally, if we were to inhale the gas coming from it, it gives a stinging sensation. Yes, might have happened with any of one of you.
Yes, sir.
So there's a formation of gas. Okay. Smell also changes. There's a change in the odor, change in the smell. Getting it now? Light might be given off.